Well, Dipan Mehta, Director, Elixir Equities, joins us on the show. Hi, Dipan. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining in. Well, Dipan, a few stocks in pre-open that are looking very good are Cummins. I think we should pull that up. It's appearing like it's going to have a big gap up. Lupin as well is higher. And you have Power Grid and Tata Consumer. These are the big result beats that we got in overnight. And all these stocks have opened up well in the green. What's your pick from all four of them?
See, I think that, good morning, Nigel. I think Lupin results are really surprising and in line with, positive news coming from pharma companies. And I think overall industry trends also improving for that segment because of stability in prices in the US generics market, which is the key market. I would go with Lupin. Certainly, stock has moved up significantly, but it is just about covering lost ground. And actually, 4 or 5 years, if you take, then it has been a bit of an underperformer. A lot of the acquisitions which they did now, I seem to be paying off pretty well for Lupin, and there are certain interesting products, which are high value products which can add further to the margins also of the company. So from that point of view, positive on that. And of course, I think Cummins India, because of the impetus given to infrastructure and construction, they're one of the big beneficiaries over there, and it's a quiet performer. And maybe if exports start to pick up for this company, then you could see even better performance, because right now it is just running on Indian sales.
Dipan, your thoughts on what's happened in this space now? So general comment there, and then specifically if people are looking to do something here, what should one do? Where is risk reward favorable? In what pockets? Within banks, outside banks? Go on.
Yeah, Prashant, good morning. Certainly very heartening to hear PM Modi talk so positively about PSU stocks. In my entire investing career, I have never seen the Prime Minister or any Prime Minister or Finance Minister talk about PSU stocks and their valuations and how they have created so much of wealth for investors. But right now, Prashant, this is really a fast-moving train. And I don't think that investors who have missed out will have a chance to catch up. You just have to wait for a correction. You have to wait for the stocks to cool off a little bit, and then maybe look at investing, because right now I think margin of safety is rapidly evaporating with every single trading day. The real value, I think, is perhaps in the oil marketing companies where valuations are still reasonable and a lot of expansion plans going on stream. So that could sustain earnings growth. And of course, you need oil prices to remain very much under control at these levels. PSU banks, certainly, I think they're also attractively valued. But I was disappointed largely by the numbers which came through from a whole host of PSU banks. If you strip out the gains on account of lower provisions, the pre-provisioning profit has been flat or maybe a high single-digit growth rate. And even the growth rates on deposit and advances front have been slightly flagging. So I'd like to be a bit cautious as far as PSU banks are concerned. But yes, I think amongst the PSU pact, I think some companies like Gas Authority, as well as the Indian Oil, HPCL, BPCL, I think they may perhaps offer the best value and may make good trading or investment buys in a correction.
Dipan, you said OMCs. We'll play out the sound bites of the minister concerned in a bit. Hardeep Singh Puri talking about OMCs, but that's coming up. And he also sounded very, very positive on the outlook there. So it's quite a moment.
It is quite a moment, something that I've never seen, at least in so many years that I've tracked the markets. But be that as it may, Dipan, the other stock that was on a tear, right? I mean, it has been on a tear for a while is Trent. And Motilal Oswal has put out a fresh report this morning where they've revised their target price to 4,200 on the stock. I mean, they've been upgrading the stock since it was 800 rupees. But do you think it's a bit late in the game to get into Trent now, or do you think there's a big runway?
Good morning, Sonia. I think it's a bit late into the game to get into many stocks right now. And of course, Trent is also on that list. Just because of the valuations, that 85, 89 times trailing 12 month, I don't know whether one can get a decent outperformance if you buy at these levels. No doubt the numbers were fantastic. They were well beyond street expectations. And if an investor already invested at lower levels, then it's great to remain invested. But at these levels, I wouldn't advise buying into Trent. See, the thing about high P multiples is that if you're owning a stock with high P multiple, you can remain invested and, you have the margin of safety. Your cost of purchase is significantly lower. So, it's easy to kind of adjust or take into account any correction. But you buy at such elevated price to earnings multiples, and even if there's a disappointment or the stocks or overall market corrects, then the kind of damage can be done to your portfolio can be significant. I mean, mid-cap stocks can easily correct 25-30% on a disappointing number or overall correction in the market. So from that point of view, I think buying stocks of such high valuations doesn't make sense at this time.